Hi people, this is me. This is my latest video I make. Basically, this video is probably for getting more viewers, more subscribers. I just basically at the start want to say about myself. I am an adult, as you can probably tell. Jeez. I get told I'm generally a loving, thoughtful, considerate, decent person, respectful person, caring person, and that's what I get told. That's not me boasting, because I'm not the kind of person who boasts, but that's the kind of person I like to, for people to think of me. I don't know how social media can portray people to be what they're not, like, and so on, or at least not how they want to come across, like. So yeah, obviously I try to be like socially, you know, someone who people think, oh, this guy's cool, this guy's, you know, when I'm with people. But I also like spending time with animals. They calm me down, they chill me, you know. And that's, yeah, I think animals are a big part of my life. I think animals are a big part of everyone, or at least most people's life. They're a big part of the connection between humanity and nature. So yeah, they're great. Um. So yeah, I thought I'd just make this video basically about some of my feelings at the moment. I'm not gonna release anything to do with any private personal information, of course not. I'm just saying I've got a big move coming up. I'm not saying where, I'm not saying when, I'm not saying from where, I'm not saying any of that. This is probably already too much information. But yeah, basically, I just want to say, like, how it is for me, like, not just this move, but at the moment. Um, where I work on Thursdays is look really cool, and yeah, and I'm gonna miss my Thursdays there. I'm not saying where it is. I'm not saying what I do there, because that's also information I don't want to release, of course. Um, but yeah, basically football wise, um, my football teams. I've said this in the video before, and I'll probably have to say it in the video again. I'm from Brighton, so Brighton number one. Internationally, Bayern Munich. On YouTube, hashtag United. The localish team to I live now, Forest Green Rovers. Cricket, my home county where I was born and brought up, Sussex. England, though Ireland, if it's Ireland against England, because I'm half Irish. Rugby, in England, are probably Saracens or London, no, not London Irish, Saracens or Wasps. In, and well, locally here's Gloucester, but only that's the nearest to where I am at the moment, right? And then Rugby Ireland, and then England. But yeah, football obviously same with international football. Um, Basketball, Philadelphia 76ers. American football, Philadelphia Eagles. Baseball, never really followed it enough to. I mean, Philadelphia Phillies, but you know, I don't know any players or anything about them. Tennis, I don't. I only watch like the Grand Slams. I don't really watch tennis otherwise. I had to admit. Um, Obviously like Emma Raducanu, but I liked Murray, but I still like him obviously, but he's not really as good as Britain were good at tennis at one point. Too many injuries, and now he's getting old. Too old to really consider a chance of Grand Slam. Um, so yeah, it's basically me sporting wise. Um, Brighton's form recently has been dire. I mean, the second half against Newcastle was as best as it's been. See 3-0 defeats and 2-0 defeats and so on has been really, really, really bad. And we've got Liverpool tomorrow. Tomorrow lunchtime, we've got Liverpool at the Amex. A chance to turn that around and get back to a bit of form. Um, so yeah. Hashtag United. To be honest, they won 3-1 the other day. Yes, I was satisfied. Yes, I thought it was a step in the right direction. But then it's the nature of hashtag to lose in the next game, and hashtag if its follow on YouTube and its popularity should be putting a team together who could get promoted this season really as an automatic, really. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, this situation with Ukraine. Personally, I think Chechnya, how they've been um, mistreated, disgracefully treated, in fact abused, and war crimes against them from Russia and everything, and how Russia treated them, evaded them, made them a state when they were actually their own individual nation. They got no sovereignty, they got no integrity because they didn't fight enough back, and at the time clearly, and now people should be inspired and look at Ukraine, not just the soldiers but the civilians stepping up to help out, and how people here you might have your best friend might be Ukrainian, you might be half Ukrainian, and from any country in Europe, if you've got Ukrainian blood or you're a Ukrainian, you should be allowed out there to help out the situation medically or on the front line or something. You shouldn't have countries barring you from doing that, and it's a different war to a religious war, and to what happened in Syria and Iraq. This is a war about keeping Ukraine independent, keeping Ukraine split from Russia, helping Ukraine against this bastard Putin. And that video I made a while ago about him taking his own medication or cyanide cocktails, well, I'm not gonna take that back. I'm not gonna say I regret that remark because I couldn't care less about that kind of stuff. I would stick with it, even if it's probably not appropriate to be posted. I'm sure Ukrainians would wish that as well. But yeah, you know, I just thought I had to just put something out there. You know what I mean? It's like the situation is quite. I mean, I don't know how after how the Russians treated the Chechens. The Chechens are gonna behave like that and support Russia, who are abusers, rapists, abusers in every kind of way. That's their soldiers. That's been in the army ever since Russia has existed, and that's kind of behaviour that Putin would encourage, like any former Russian leader. So yeah, it's got to be said, right? Knowing Russia to prolific paedophiles and in our army just to be that extra violent and pathetic, disgusting. But yeah, anyway, that's probably for another video from someone else to create, not mine, not me. But yeah, I thought I'd just put it out there. But to be honest, protection should help, and I think any person from any European country or abroad who are obliged to help out, your country shouldn't stop you doing that, because you're doing the best for Ukrainian communities in your country, in your city, and in your country, obviously, and you're doing the best for Europe. And like, if NATO are going to sit on the border of Poland and do nothing, then why can't citizens just say, look, if you can't do anything, we will? I mean, what does Patel and we make these stupid ways to stop you, and then they can't even speed up the process of getting refugees into the UK? They're just so white-brained, so up their own asses, and just should be the job. Simple as that. If they're going to do this, it makes me angry that these idiots are in these kind of positions of power, and there's a war going on, and we need to, if people want to go and find any way to help out, let them. It shouldn't be investigated coming home. I mean, you're not doing anything extreme or barbaric. What you're doing is helping, and against that, against what people call extremism and fear and terror, that's what you're doing. That's what Russians are. That's what Russians are about when it comes to military, and so yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. The Chechens have a change of mind and realise that if supporting Russia is actually degrading their own region, to go against the occupiers and abusers who did nasty, terrible stuff to them. Well, and support Ukraine. Just support Ukraine. Come on. You can't be that thick, surely. So yeah, and what else can I say? That's more or less it, I think. Yeah, again, any citizen, any country around the world, you should be able to get home and be congratulated for your effort. Let your family and friends give you a bit of a hero's welcome. Not be made to feel like you've done so much wrong and you've abused your country for supporting and representing your country by supporting Ukraine. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Okay, thanks for watching, people. I'm off now. It's been a good video, and follow me for more videos. I will stream more. Not all about the conflict. There'll be sports. There'll be whatever I can think of. As long as I try to make it, or I will make it appropriate enough for YouTube. Not I'll try. I will. But yeah.